welcome in. We are going to pack some stuff up. It's going to be a quick one. It's just me and Facebook and YouTube. No one else this morning. It's just intimate session. I do think I have a couple of Depop sales. I did not print those off yet. And I have at least one more Mercari sale. We're going to go ahead and pack up the Mercari. This is live as usual. So if you're watching this later, you can hit repeat or replay or thanks or have a good weekend or what up. But this is 2 days worth of sales. So we have about 30 eBay items. We have 5 Poshmark items. We have at least one Mercari item. And the other one, I don't, it's in the other room. So I'm not going to go get that. And that's it. So welcome in. We're going to go ahead and get started. My kids don't have school today. Well, my son doesn't have school today. So I have to take him over to a friend's house in exactly 55 minutes. So we're going to have to wrap it up. But let's talk about it. First sale. A Mercari sale. These were $11 or something like that. Let me go on Mercari and see how much they actually sold for. My listings in process. These sold for $25. And I paid $11. And Mercari, no fees, which is great. Good morning, Gladys. Barbara. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Memorial Day weekend is a special weekend here in Indianapolis because we have the Indianapolis 500. So we're excited for that. But good morning, Barbara. Thanks for joining in, Gladys. We have some Patagonia board shorts, or I guess baggies, when you had that little button on the back. Those are baggies. We're going to go ahead and ship those out. And a ground paid 11 or 12, sold them for 25. So I took a little bit less because they're on Mercari. No seller fees, so I'm not paying the Poshmark 20%. I'm not paying the eBay 13% plus whatever else they charge you here and there, hidden fees. There's hidden fees everywhere. Do you guys hear that Live Nation is getting like in big trouble for all their fees and all the stuff, all that stuff? All right, so that's going out the door. That was Mercari. Next, we'll do Poshmark. Hopefully all your guys' sales were good. Mine were really good Wednesday, Thursday morning, and then yesterday they were really dull. I had no sales, and yesterday night they started coming in. And I listed 20 or 25 items yesterday. So I don't know. What I am doing is running. Good morning, Beverly. I am running a sale this weekend, not on everything, on particular items. So last night I went through particular items in my store, and I put them all at 30% off. Like short sleeve button down, some polos that have been sitting, things like that. I put on sale for this weekend because it's Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people have it off. Hopefully we get some shoppers out there. Maybe eBay's giving some coupons, Poshmark, all those. All right, let's go for our first. No, let's go for a Poshmark. So Poshmark, I've never ever found these ever. Mezzin and Main pants. So Mezzin and Main pants, and they're not a good size 28, but I never found them. And the reason I bought them is because they are unhemmed. So they're brand new. I listed them new without tags, brand new, size 28. So people can hem them if they're short or tall. What's up, Heather? Good morning. It's just us, guys. No TikTok over here. So it's just us. This is going out priority because it's going out on Poshmark. I'll tell you exactly how much I listed it for. Or sold it for $20. I bought it for $4.99. And when we get to the eBay items, I'm going to make a point. How many auto posture sales they were. I swear last night I went through them, and they were all awkward, weird numbers. Sale numbers, which means they took that 5%. Just 5%. So even at 5% offers, it's still worth it, I think. Because I'm getting a ton of sales with it. All right, there that goes. Next item. Have you guys ever found Mezzin and Main pants? I've never found those. William Murray, just a plain Jane t-shirt. William Murray, a lot of them are known for having that plaid cuff or plaid right here in the collar or plaid somewhere on there. That tartan plaid, like a tartan plaid. But yeah, bought this at that Dick's Big Sale. I think I bought these for right around 11 or 12. Everything was like right around 11 or $12 for the shorts and shirts. This sold for, I have to tell you, on Poshmark. It sold on Poshmark for $32. Sucks because Poshmark's got 20% commission. I mean, it's okay. It's better than brick and mortar. I know, but I'm just used to eBay for forever. Going from 13% to 20%. And I feel like I get a ton of offers on Poshmark, which means I'm like, I like offers. I don't want to sit on stuff. Good morning, Sandy. Peach is the tone color of the year. What is that? Is that shirt like a peach color? It might be a peach color. But it was sitting. I think I had it marked as salmon. Let me tell you what I had it marked at. Dark red. Dark red's what I had it marked at. Next item. A pair, again, I love having Poshmark now. Cross-listing over to Poshmark because items that I've had sit forever are selling. Patagonia. Patagonia swim trunks are just so hit and miss for me for some reason. These have sat for a long, long time. Men's Patagonia swim trunks, I guess they do have the size tag cut out that I see it now. So I probably had to measure it. These didn't sell for a whole lot, I don't think. Let me get rid of Mercari. We're done with Mercari. These sold for $17. That's not bad. Swim trunks are either $1.99 or $3.99, depending on who's pricing them at our thrift stores. But almost put them in there. I shouldn't have, because Poshmark is our envelopes. So again, it's just me and you guys this morning. We don't have TikTok in here. So if you have any questions about anything, bring them up. So I definitely have more time to answer them. This is going out. Priority, again, $17, $1.99, and then Poshmark takes their cut. So I think I made like 13 something or 14 something on those. Just listed this item. Again, I'm getting in my totes. I'm finding all the items that I thrifted throughout the winter or in the fall. And it's funny because sometimes like, oh, I remember that. But this is just a brand new with tags, Under Armour. Reason I got this, even for $5, I don't know if I would have gotten this brand new with tag for $5, but I got it because it's a 4XL. That's why I got it. The bigger, the better. Why is Wayne so jealous of your video game skills, Kate? He's so concerned. I don't know. He's so concerned. Actually, I'm not good. I am not good at video games. I haven't played in like 12 years because once I got really kicking into eBay, nighttime was like my list time. Nighttime I would list. And then I had kids. I was like, and then you just don't play anymore. Because I got a guilty conscience. Like, all right, I'm playing video games. I could spend this 2 hours listing. And then I play with them, which is good because I like playing with friends and talking reselling and all that stuff. But I'm garbage. Hey, here's another 4XL Under Armour. So 4XL Under Armour on Poshmark sold for $20, and they took their 20%. So I get 16, right? Isn't that right, math? Good morning from Jersey, watching while I work. Remote day. Let's go. At home, Jersey. Remote day. Those are good. Those are so good. Remote days are good. I remember being a teacher, and we would have remote learning days. And as a PE teacher of special needs, that's a day off. I would just give them a YouTube video that I like. I would do a workout video with them. So we would have they would sit down because I had some wheelchair bound kids. I'd have them get whatever they could handle, maybe cans of peaches or shoes or whatever, and do like curls or overhead presses or whatever with the kids. But remote work days are great. Caroline, that was awesome. Doug, where did all the eBay customers go? I don't know. Those are all the Poshmark, but my sales have been up and down. We can count them. So let's count them. Yesterday, today so far, I guess I've had 2, but the 23rd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yesterday. 7 yesterday. Which isn't that great, right? And then the 22nd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 on the 22nd. So, like I said, yesterday was not nearly as good as Wednesday. And again, I don't do next day shipping. I do not do next day shipping. Only 5 this week. Ooh, Doug, I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing anything different. It's just, again, the right items at the right prices and good pictures. At least the first good picture. Peter Millar with that crown on the front. If you do find that crown on the front, even if it has a golf course logo on the sleeve like this one, people like to see that crown. This sold for $21.99. So I would say, just again, listing the right items at the right price with the right picture is going to get you sales. But if you only sold 5 items, how many items do you have in your store? That too. I have 1,400, so I have a lot of items. Rossi got that one. That sold again. That was $5 into $22. Good morning, Katie. Thanks for popping in. Next item, we're on eBay right now. These I have not dropped in price because they're selling. These Travis Matthew hats, I bought them all $5 a piece, including this one too. $5 a piece, sold it for $20. Again, I love those retail arbitrage. Love when you can buy a whole bunch of one item for cheap and just list one and just sell them. So I don't cross list these. Any of these hats that I have multiple quantities, I'm not cross listing. If I get a quantity of 4, I do cross list it. And then on eBay, I just put like A1 at the end, A2, A3, A4. That way it's not, eBay will be like, oh, you're listing the same item. That way the title's a little different. And then I can cross list each one of those items. That makes any sense. 150, Doug, you have 150 in your store. 5 is totally fine for a week. 150 is, you have 150. So that is totally fine. Just keep on chugging. Keep on looking for the good stuff. Keep on looking. Does it matter the golf course? Yeah, so most shirts we find that are golf course polos are local golf courses, right? They're like city courses or local clubs or whatever. But this is what I always recommend to people. I always recommend going to Google on your phone, typing in PGA golf course logos. Then go to images, and there'll be a couple images with maybe like 30 different logos on it. Click on that image and screenshot it and save that to your phone. So that way, if you're out in the wild and you see like some logos, you can look at that real quick and see if it's a really good golf course. If it's a PGA golf course, it's going to up the value. PGA golf courses will up the value because usually they're private and they're harder to play on, like harder to get access to. This is going to Brad. No TikTok today. Andrew, no TikTok today. My kids are out of school. My son's out of school, and I have to take him to a friend's at 10. It's 9:17, so did not do it. And we have a lot to ship. I found a Butterfield, Illinois golf course polo, Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers. There you go. I don't know anything about that, but again, go into that, or that what I just told you about clicking and taking a screenshot of the PGA golf courses. I think that will help you guys out. This was a really good sale. I don't normally like picking these up because they just don't do well for me for the most part. But this is actually a tuxedo. So you'll know a tuxedo because the buttons have the same material usually as the actual blazer or pants. And this is a Polo Ralph Lauren tuxedo. And this sold overseas for full asking price, $150. So I paid $10 for this tuxedo. You can see how I have a closet upstairs. You can see how I have all that stuff out. But $150 for this tuxedo going overseas, which means international shipping, which means I'm never going to have to see it again. Feels like there's something in the pockets of these. There's totally something in the pockets. Totally, when you roll it up. Something in the pockets. There you go. There you go. Doctor. Better check all the pockets in, huh? Just meant to say in Pittsburgh, Facebook randomly tagged your group. There you go. Learning to listen this, leaning into listing this weekend to jumpstart my reselling with more intention. Heather, I'm thinking of expanding to eBay now. Thanks to learning about margins, about its margins and discounts from your lives. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate that. So I highly recommend you going to eBay. Highly recommend. I have 25 sales from eBay. everything's cross-listed. I had 2 on Mercari and 5 on Poshmark, and there's nothing different. So I think if you go on eBay, eBay is king. You ask anybody, I'm sure you follow Kway, he says the same thing. I think you need to get into eBay. If it's intimidating, guys, just mark out a couple hours of your day and figure out the shipping, get your policies in place, and list a couple items and just take it from there. This is going priority, which is great. So I can put this in a priority box. Great. One of these free boxes is going overseas. So $10 into $150. It's great. Found Lululemon women's shorts at Plato's $5, 20% off this weekend. Is it 20% off everywhere? That's really good. Women's Lululemon shorts are like the top seller of Lululemon women's clothing for me, I would say. When I get Lululemon women's shorts, no matter if they're 2 or on up, they sell well for me. Ralph, how do you cancel a shipping label on eBay? How long do you get a refund? When you cancel a shipping label, like you void it and cancel it, I'm not sure, because usually I just void it and move on along my day. I don't know. I'm sure it's like within a day or 2 business days, but I'm not for sure. So let's say you printed a label and someone backed out, or you can't find the item and you printed it too soon. You can go in and always void that label, and then the post office basically has to like approve that you voided it, basically saying like you didn't actually ship it. It's usually like a day or 2. But I actually had Depop sales yesterday. Dang, Andrew, 2 of them? Good for you. Ask Kway how many Depop sales he's had. I don't think Plato's stores do uniform sales like that. I don't know. I've gone to our Plato's a few times, and I can't. They're just too expensive. I know there are sales, and I know on sales day people line up, but I'm not about that. Since I have all my entire day to thrift, I'm not about that anymore. When I taught, when they were big sale days, I would wait in line and do all that. Since I have all day during the day and there's not a lot of people and carts come out at the thrift stores, that's me. How much insurance is the basic USPS Ground Advantage? $100. $100. Voided labels take a week or so since USPS needs to ensure it's not used. There you go. So they need to ensure it's not used, like I said, and then it takes a week or so, sounds like, for them to figure out that it hasn't been shipped. Let's see. Next item, a pair of these Columbia shorts. These are very slow sellers for me, but I have them priced up a little bit. They're new with tags. I have them priced up at $18.99. $18.99 for new with tags Columbia, but they're selling. I have $2.50 a piece into these. So I'm like, if they're trickling out, one every 2 or 3 weeks, I'm fine with sitting on $2.50 to get 20. I could drop it to 15, which I might, because I am kind of a preacher of churn and burn. So I might do that now that I think about it. They have clearance racks at my Plato's. That's where I look. We don't have those. I swear our Plato's are expensive. Every time I go in there, I look at the clothing and I go through it all. And I'm like, this is nuts. I'm not paying this. I'm not paying it. And then I see, people come out and talk about the things that get up, like Howler Brothers or Filson, like these hidden brands that no one knows about other than us. And I don't find that stuff at our Plato's. So I've gone a couple times, and it's mostly miss for me. But this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a great Polo Ralph Lauren. So RLX have not been selling as well for me. People really like the Polo Ralph Lauren Pony Hit. These stretch performance are like the new RLX. So Polo Ralph Lauren Performance. I know it's kind of hard to see. Polo Ralph Lauren Performance sold for $39.99. I paid $5 for it. So these Polo Ralph Lauren Performance are for sure pickup. That jacket is fire. That jacket is so cool. I'm going to bring it up here. Like, definitely the coolest jacket. Cooler than that Ralph Lauren. Coolest jacket I've ever. I didn't find it. My buddy that I trade with, again, like, get to know resellers in your area. He gave that to me because I give him vintage clothing, and he gave that to me. He said, "Here's a gift for you." And it's just unbelievable. I've been thrifting clothing since 2016. I've never, ever, ever seen a Pendleton Orvis combo. And this is an older Orvis tag, like older style Orvis tag. Pendleton Orvis. Look at the buttons on this thing. The buttons are like the Buffalo nickels. Perfect unworn condition. I mean, just pristine, like never been worn. This thing is minty mint. Unbelievable jacket. Like, I'm not listing that right now. I'd be listing it at some point, but yeah. Shout out to Jack for that one. Okay. But thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. A buyer returning items change their mind. Will I get dinged? Nope. If they change their mind, I do buyer pay return shipping and buyer pay shipping. So if they change their mind, they just pay shipping. Basically, you get the item back, you refund them the cost of the item only, which eBay usually has set up for just when they return it like that, and you just relist it. You don't get any type of ding or anything like that. I mean, it'll come back in your return rate, but it's not like your fault return rate type of thing. If you get a whole bunch of things that items flawed, items not as described, that sort of thing, that's what you don't want. I just put up a pair of men's white Ralph Lauren denim skinny jeans. What do you think something like that sells for? Andrew, I have no idea because I've never sold those. So that's something I'd have to comp out. Next thing were another pair of cleats. I mean, you guys see me. It's like hats and cleats. Every time we're on here. Every time. But I'm happy with it. In fact, some of those boxes in that back room, I'm going to fill with other retail arbitrage stuff that I've bought recently. Retail and online. Lots of online arbitrage. No comps on those jeans. Yeah, I don't know. I've never sold them, so I wouldn't know. I'd have to look up comps or find them somewhere online. Our Plato's does yellow tag clearance. You can sign up for their text reminders for sales. Yeah, Audra, I know you can get the text reminders and the email, and you get also like people around here get coupons and stuff like that. But even then, like for example, Polo Ralph Lauren performance polo shirts in there are $18. Like it would have to be I want it for $5. I'm getting them for $5 at Goodwill. So for $18, no, I'll just go to multiple Goodwills and find multiple things. So found my first polo performance late at night stain. That's always there. Like toss it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Found my first performance late at night stained. That's why it was still there. Got you. Yes. So I do find those. If you guys want live thrifting with me on Wednesday, they had that Peter Millar there that we found a week ago. And it's really nice, but we found that stain on it. Sucks. It sucks to find something cool and then has a stain on it. But that's the name of the game. Jack is a good guy. Super nice. Weekend sales are already popping off. Let's go. Donna Dix. So if you guys are just now joining, I'm just on YouTube, Facebook. We already did Mercari. We already did Poshmark. You can watch this later if you want. We're doing eBay. My son's off of school. I'm taking him to a friend's house. He lost his technology like for the next week or so. So he's like upstairs playing soccer or something. But I'm taking him to a friend's house. So he's been bothering me. So I'm not on TikTok. So, but yes, sales are popping off. I've already had 3 or 4 sales today so far, which is cool. Can I see what the cleats look like? Andrew, the cleats, I pre-bag them. So I pre-bag them. They're just kids non-tie cleats. So they're Nike and Adidas are the ones I have, and they're non-tie. They slip in. Kids really like the slip-in cleats. So if you find those, they're pretty good to pick up. Here is a Polo Ralph Lauren, very lightweight denim top, short sleeve. Polo Ralph Lauren sell better for me than long sleeve with the buttons. I sold 2 of the white ones. I listed 2 white ones and this blue one. They've all sold within about a week. This sold for $21.99. I sell more because I'm finally listing daily. Go me, go you with this. Go you. Heather, gorgeous coat. Pendleton Orvis Mint Vintage is outstanding. And the same in some grandma's closet for the last 30 plus years. I know. It's just unbelievable. Go look right now on eBay. Look up Orvis Pendleton jacket. Orvis Pendleton jacket on eBay, and there's only one like that listed. Only one. Look how much it's listed for. You can be like, what? It makes sense, though. It makes sense. I've never seen one like it, ever. I've seen Pendleton like that. I've seen nice Orvis jackets, but not like that. But yeah, Donna Diggs, listing daily is crucial. Listing daily and then cross-listing. Every day I list, I cross-list. And then I cross-list more onto Depop. So I'm going to start cross-listing more and more onto Depop. Why not? It's an extra button, an extra click. If I get 5 extra sales a week, that's 5 extra sales. It might be $100. How many items are in your seasonal death pile? Well, the thing is, we're only into May. Sorry. We're only into May, the end of May. So I still have June and July and a little bit of August to keep piling up. I have quite a bit. I have quite a bit of winter stuff. My spring and summer stuff, I always get through that really quickly. I'll be through all my winter and summer, or my spring and summer stuff that I hoarded throughout the winter. I'll be through with all of that probably in about 4 weeks. I always list that stuff fast. And then I have transitional pieces. Long sleeve polo shirts that are button, jeans. Those are my transitional pieces. Those are my go-to pieces and blazers after I do spring and summer. So I'm not going to list my coats and jackets. I never get to them until fall and winter. Next item is a mizzen and main short sleeve shirt. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you. So $21.84 for this auto posture sale. I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to tell you real quick how many auto posture sales I have. Someone filed a not as described about 3 weeks ago. The photo looked like a completely different pair of jeans, but I offered the return and accepted it. The person has still not shipped it and has until the 28th. The money is being held. What happens if it doesn't send back? Does that fall off my record and the funds are released? Yes. So eBay will usually ask you, have you received this item yet? And you'll say no. And then it'll go back to eBay in the process. And then more than likely, it will say the resolution is in your favor and your money is now released. Something along those lines. But there's always a process. But this sold for $4.99, or I mean, bought it for $4.99, sold for $21.84. Okay, so let's talk about eBay. So you guys know I do 5%, only 5% offers on auto posture. So on eBay, out of the 25 sales, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my 25 sales were auto posture offer sales. So you guys already know you have auto posture. You guys already know how good it is. But yeah, 9 of my, and I only know that because everything's at 99 cents, like $18.99 or $33.99. And then when it comes back at like $31.74, auto posture sale. Go Donna Diggs, Heather says. I looked at that jacket the other day. 450 listed. So when I showed it online, you looked at it. I just looked at it last night. It's one of those things where I know it's worth a lot of money. I'm not listing anytime soon. I don't even know if I'll list it. It's a piece of art. It's one of those things like I'll list it when I want to. Like I think I'm gonna list that Coogee short sleeve shirt and that hat because I'm not doing anything with it. But that is just a piece of art. This is a Nike, regular Nike. It's red. There you go. It's a better view. Red. When you have the little Nike not in the middle, the screen print is to the side, and it's almost that digital looking screen print like that. That's a newer label. These still sell well for me. I'll pick these up for $5. Sold for $18.99. So just a bread and butter item to Isaac. Another Peter Millar Depop polo. Let's go. See, I'm going to start listing all that stuff to Depop. Why not? Why not list it? What's up, Combs? Combs, I got bullied. So Combs, Dylan, and I we play Call of Duty at night, and I'm awful. But he doesn't bully me. Everyone else bullies me. All right, $18.99 on that. But yeah, so Dylan is the reason why he has Autoposher, and he's been cross-listing. He's like, I'm just going to cross-list everything to Depop. Like, why not? Slowly but surely, I'll just cross-list it. He just said, I just sold a Peter Millar on Depop. That's something I wouldn't think would sell on Depop, but it did. So that gives me more motivation to just list stuff over on Depop. That polo spelled out crew neck you have listed is super nice. Polo spelled out crew neck. Oh, yes. Those were retail arbitrage. $10 a piece at Ross. Those were really good. I listed a couple of those. I don't know where they are. I might have put them away already. I might have put them. Yeah, they're right here. So this is one of them. The other one is more of a spell out, but check this out. Look at that. And that's so cool. This Polo Ralph Lauren. Look how cool that is. $10 at Ross. Here's the other one. $10 at Ross. Polo Ralph Lauren. Pretty cool. Anyways, back to it. Under Armour. Under Armour. Again, this one sold for more money than I thought. $17.59 Autoposture sale. I thought I priced all these down. Maybe I didn't. Kate, I found a Cricket long sleeve polo sold in a couple of days. Yes, Cricket long sleeve polos. If you guys have not watched my haul on YouTube, go watch it. I purposely show things that like are different. One of them was Cricket. I specifically said, what's up, Anita? Good morning, sunshine. I specifically said on there, the best-selling Cricket shirts that sell for me are not the short sleeve polos. They're not the jackets. They're the long sleeve polo shirts with the buttons on the cuffs. Those sell best for me. So yes, Cricket long sleeve polo shirts. That's what they're known for. That's what they're known for. Good morning, Casey. What's up, Casey? I hope you're having a good day. I found a pair of Prana Men's Vaha hemp blend pants. 53 listed, 81 sold, an average. Hoping for a quick sale. You should. Sandy, listen. How much did you buy those for? If you bought them for $5 and the average price that they sell for is $25, you already know I'm going to sell mine at $23.99, and they're going to sell quickly. Would you take $1 less to get that money and go thrift that with that money and get better stuff? That's my question. Or is that $1.50 worth that much to you? Got to ask yourself that question. You know my answer. Carhartt Pearl Snap short sleeve. I don't pick up a lot of Carhartt stuff anymore just because it's oversaturated. But this is a Pearl Snap. This has been sitting in my store for a long time. Sold for $22.99. Bought it for $5. Sold to Steve. So you guys see all sorts of things. By the way, dude, I'd wear that thing. It's 80 degrees or 30 degrees. That, I know, right? It actually probably would fit me. It's an extra large. I wear large, but probably fit me. Okay, so I don't show on here because I don't like shipping it. But guys, I sell a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace local. So golf clubs, golf bags. If you guys saw, I picked up some mid-century modern kitchenware yesterday. I picked up a Strider bike, a putter, all that stuff that goes on Facebook Marketplace, and I sell it locally, and I always ask for cash. And I mean, I've probably made $400 this week doing that. So that's just another way I bring in money. I don't just do clothing. I just don't like listing those items. I bought an Osprey. You saw a picture of me holding up a backpack. It was an Osprey hiking backpack. Went to a pawn shop. They had 75 on it. I asked them if they would take 50, and they did. So bought it for 50. I have it listed, I think, for 150 or 140. And that thing will sell probably this weekend. So I do like picking up hard goods. I don't like shipping them. I just sell them locally. Like golf bags, if they sell for 150 on eBay and I buy it for 10, I'll sell it for 100 locally. Get it out the door. I don't want the packet. Sell it overnight because it's a really good deal. Someone's going to have to pay 150 plus shipping. Bearded hates me for that, but I don't care. I'm about that quick flip. Do you list most of your items as buy it now? Yes, Barbara. 99% of my items, more than 99% of my items are buy it now or best offer. Buy it now or best offer. This one, for some reason, it wouldn't. You know when you do eBay, if you ship everything in bulk, sometimes something doesn't ship, and then you go to ship it, and you hit the label, and it ships just fine. This was one of them. A William Murray with these bowling ball roses. It reminds me of that the movie with William Murray. That's probably why he did this. So William Murray, or Bill Murray's golf line, bought this for $16.99 retail arbitrage. It sold for $33.24, so that's an auto posture sale. I see the pizza. I got a cleats. I bought a pair of these for 3 times as much as yours. No wonder they haven't sold. Yeah. So Andrew, it's all about buy costs. I bought all those cleats for $10 a piece. They had a huge clearance sale. Everyone was buying adult shoes, adult cleats. No one was buying kids cleats in the winter. I bought every single pair they had, every single one, for $10 a piece. You just kind of have to know. You have to know. I've never sold kids cleats. I just knew. My son plays soccer. He's 8. They all want tieless cleats. And so I'm like, if I buy these for 10 now, come spring, I'll be able to sell the crap out of these. And that's exactly what happened. Next item, Patagonia, same sale. Retail arbitrage, Patagonia. These I would probably sell if I found them. I would probably sell these for like $22 used. I ended up selling them for $30 in new condition. The reason being is because this style is saturated, and these were a small. They sold to Alex. Look, the guy got the putter. He left the cash under the mat. So I just got a message on Facebook Marketplace. I'll do it right off my front door. I don't even go meet people because there's too many flakes out there. And I always do first come, first serve. So that putter, I just sold a putter. I'll probably post a video. Jameson's the one that I made him do the deal, but just said he left it under the mat. So that's how I do it. I don't go meet people when I do Facebook Marketplace stuff because I'm not wasting my time. A lot of times people won't show up. I don't do that. Never heard of Cricut till here. Thanks. Yeah, I wish I had one. They sell so quickly. I do have one, but it's upstairs. Yeah, really good sale. Good morning, folks. What's up, baby 80? What's up? For some reason, I paid $30 a pair. Must have got them 75% off. I did. Hello, good morning. What's up, love? Thanks for coming in. I just got a building just for my stuff. Putting it together today. You got a building for your stuff, Casey? Like shelving, or you got like a storage unit or something? Dang, girl, moving on up. Oh my God, that kitchenware was gorgeous. Yeah, Katie, it was. Wasn't it? It was Halls, which isn't the best. You guys know, I think about it. My dad did estate sales for years. Most of them are people who passed away. You think about all of that mid-century modern stuff that I saw, but I didn't care about selling any of that stuff. I wasn't into that back then. But now I know it's hot right now, so I bought it, and they were $10 for all of them. I'm selling them on Facebook Marketplace locally. I've already had people ask about them. All right, next item is a hat, $5 into 20. Travis Matthew, nothing to be said about that one other than it's cool. But yeah, those were really neat. Gotta have that eye for other things. A solid gray color too, super easy to list. Yep. Those Cricuts, Kate, are so good. So good. They're so good. Before you ask, Surfs pays taxes on the cash sales. Yes, I put that in my spreadsheet. Sandy, hustler, I'm telling you. I don't just do clothing. Gotta expand. Gotta build that knowledge. If something looks nicely made, unique, look it up. You roll something out on a cart, looks good, roll it up, or look it up. There's a lot of people. I know J-Ride does a ton of electronics. Watch his videos. I don't like doing electronics because I don't like shipping that stuff. He does. He's not afraid of it. I just don't like messing with it. And the only electronics I'll sell are things like video games or like Guitar Hero guitars, and I'll sell those locally off my porch. They'll go for $40 on eBay. I'll sell them for $25 or $30 when I buy them for $4 to $5 at my thrift store. Kingpin movie. Yes, Kingpin. That's from Kingpin with William Murray. Such a good movie. It's a 12 by 8 metal building. That's kind of the size of no, mine's not even that big, Casey. Look at you go. My stuff is overflowing. My husband bought it for Mother's Day anniversary. That's nice. Your husband bought it for himself, Casey, because us resellers, we start overwhelming our house, and our significant others don't really like that. I can tell you from experience. This is an Ed Hardy. I thought it was more. I bought it retail arbitrage at Ross. Ed Hardy button up with the flames. It says tattoo on the back. I looked up the comps. They weren't that great. Sold it for $25.99. I thought it would sell for more. That's still a great sale. Thought it'd sell for more. So true, Catherine. I know. So true. Like I have to make it a point to, like, when I take pictures, bring everything back down to the basement. Can't just leave stuff around because it drives my wife crazy. Crazy. Someone in the chat, please help. Do you block a buyer on eBay? How do you block a buyer on eBay? A lot of times there are 3 little dots at the top on your phone, and you can block a buyer that way. Or on your laptop, on your computer, you can block them that way too. Someone in the chat, help. Chat, help. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, when people bother me on eBay or keep lowballing me, or they ask us, like, what's the pit to pit and this and that? Oh, I do pit to pit. What's the inseam measurement across? What's the crotch measurement across? What's all that stuff? Like, I get it. Like, you want to know those things, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I just got Google eBay block list. There you go. And then paste in the name. Okay, got Google eBay block list. Okay, so go into Google and do it. He wants me to put my desk out there. I know. Go onto the seller overview page and look for a box towards the bottom middle. There should be a block bidder link. Seller overview page. Let's go in. Let's see real quick since it's just us. What time is it? I have a little bit of time. Okay, sell. Would it be under the, where's seller overview? Overview. Seller overview. Right there's overview. And then down here you said the bottom, orders listing, traffic, seller level, feedback, short sales. Reporting, one of these. I'm guessing it's somewhere down here, right? What'd you say it was? Let me get back in here. There should be the bottom middle. There should be a block bidder link. Report a buyer, block bidder. There you go. So go to your seller hub, your overview, and then go down to the middle. Look, we all found out together. Thank you for showing us. Block bidders. And I have block bidders. I have people. Look, the last 30 days, no negative feedback. Yay, me. And I don't think I'm top rated. You see my performance? I don't think I'm top rated right now. Am I? Where does it say? Seller level. What am I right now? Oh, I am. Current level, top rated. If I was evaluated today, I'd be above standard. And it's because of this one right here. If you cancel an order, that hurts you bad. So it doesn't really matter, though. Above standard is totally fine. But anyways, there we go. Let's see. Do I pick up Southern Tide Performance shorts? Plaid, yes. Plaid, ooh, yes. If they're $3.99, I'll still pick them up. $3.99, still pick them up. What I just did not show you were a pair of Peter Millar pants. They were a silk cotton blend. I sold them for $37.99. So Peter Millar casual pants, not golf pants. They had the pockets and all that sort of stuff. So going back to your question about Johnny O Performance or Southern Tide Performance, yes. Southern Tide Performance or even Vineyard Vines Performance, I do pick up. The $3.99 where I live. These sold for $21.84. That's one of those auto posture sales, sent out a 5% offer. Make sure you select the block bidder cannot message you. There you go. So do that too. Do you ever go out bulk picking hard goods? Besides hard goods, I found clothing and decent shoes. Why people don't donate, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. Bulk picking hard goods. I'm not sure about bulk picking hard goods. You mean like retail arbitrage hard goods? I don't do that. I do not do that. But when they roll out a new cart, I'm gonna look at everything. Hard goods, clothing, everything. If I can make money on it, I will buy it. and I'm always learning. Fair Harbor shorts, bought these in the fall. These Fair Harbor shirts were like triple yellow tag clearance sale. I think I got all these for $8 a piece. If you guys were there, Casey, I think you were there during that time. Sold these for $29.99, $8 into $29.99. I got these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I understand what that I understand what that comment meant. Street finds. I don't know. I don't know about street finds. I'm not sure if I understand either. Not sure. All right, $29.99 is going to Sean. What time is it? I got 10 minutes. My son's gonna be down here in a heartbeat. Dad, we gotta go. Gotta go to my friend's house. All right, next item, Lululemon. These are pace breaker, right? Yeah, pace breaker shorts. When you have the line across the back like that, those are pace breaker. They do, which I mentioned in here. They have a little bit of a flaw, a little bit of a couple little marks right there. Totally cool. Lined. You always want to make sure you put lined or unlined in there. I'm a Lululemon dude. I like unlined, and I always look for unlined. I'll type that in. So make sure you put lined or unlined. They're not all the same. They make both for every single model. These sold for $23.99. Bought them for $3.99. They're going to Nicholas. He can bike there on his own, silly. He can, Shelby. I know he can. What's up, Shelbs? Shelby is officially almost pretty much on summer break. So my wife's last day of school was yesterday with the 5th graders. And of course, with 5th grade, there's a lot going on. You have graduation. They do like fun eating outside stuff, all that sort of thing. So it's a big day. So today, teacher work day, which means like nothing. And then if you guys have ever heard of Cake Bake, it started here in Indianapolis. It's really popular. They have it in Disney now. They're going to Cake Bake, her and her friends after work. So we have a date night or like a night to ourselves. So not a date night or whatever. Usually date night to us is we get to go out to dinner without kids. So we get to go out to dinner without kids. The two things we talk about, which I'm like sitting here talking while I should be packing. With date nights, it's like, do you go to a nice restaurant and dress up, or do you just go to the local Mexican place and just eat as much as you can, come home and watch something? What do you do? I feel like the older I get, the less I want to go somewhere and dress up. Is that bad? I know I'm not old. Is that bad? Picked up a Vineyard Vines Notre Dame polo the other day for $3. I remembered you said college polos do well and decided to give it a try. Yep. Blue pedal. Yep. Great pickup. Under Armour or Vineyard Vines Notre Dame. That's going to do great. I would put $30 on that polo. Notre Dame is one of like a really good college to sell. Well known all over the country. It's not a region. I'm not like IU is kind of regional. Purdue's kind of regional. Notre Dame, well known all over. Shelby, how do you put up with that guy? Andrew, I don't know. You have to figure that out. What is Cake Bake? Look up Cake Bake. They just opened one in Disney World. Basically, everything's glitzy and glamoury. You pay $150 for a slice of cake, and they sprinkle glitter on everything. It's edible glitter, but it's just like floating in the air. It's just like you're in a princess palace. I don't know. This is a Tiger Woods. If you're watching this and you bought this, appreciate you. Someone said, we bought this and I appreciate you and da-da-da-da. So all that. Tiger Woods blade collar. Tiger Woods blade collars do really well. I always talk about it. How many have I sold recently and you guys have heard me talk about? It's been a lot in the past couple of weeks. So every time I list these, they sell really, really quickly. Goat's going to be a goat. Chemo. That's the goat. That thing is the goat. You guys like my picture? I thrifted that, by the way. I want to hang. I hate having that door right there. I like symmetry. I like backgrounds. I hate having that door, but this is what I have. But yeah, anyways. Mexican and a movie. Catherine. Mexican and a movie. I know. That's usually where we got, and the movie ends up being at home. But it is going to be movie season soon. There's a lot of movies I want to see. If we talk about Disney movies, I want to see Inside Out, the new Inside Out. And then I want to see Bad Boys because that's one of my favorite series of all time. Bad Boys, even though Will Smith is on my shit list right now, but I do like Bad Boys. Favorite series of all time. Bad Boys 2 was like one of the best movies ever. I picked up, do you mostly do auctions or buy it now? eBay shipping freaks me out too. I feel like I'm always messing that up. Don't let it mess you up. What you need to do is do calculated shipping. On YouTube, I have a video under, I'll just show you. Let's just go. I'll just show you. So we'll go to YouTube. We'll go to my page, my channel, view your channel, and then go to playlist. And then go to right here, shipping made easy. That video should help. But I talk about first class. That's actually ground. So ground. But do that video. It should help you. Watch that video. Don't let it intimidate you. Don't let eBay intimidate you with the shipping. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren gingham check. Again, my favorite pattern to sell. $21.99. Bought it for $5. You know the deal with those. But yeah, I don't do auctions mostly. I do auctions like maybe once a month. If it's something rare, something I've never seen. Like that jacket, even though that's rare, I'm not going to auction that off. That's not an auction off piece. But like that all over print shirt, that's super hot and really popular right now. I'm gonna auction that off. That is cool, and it takes the right person, the right size. But vintage t-shirts are super popular, and people will go crazy for one. A pair of Jinkos, people will go crazy for those. Coogee sweater, same thing. Picked up a very nice Notre Dame XXL white dress shirt with embroidered logo. Might keep it, sell it. I'm guessing I could get $30. Yeah, it just depends what brand it is. Tiger popular again. Tiger has been popular again. He had that mishap, and he's been popular again. People look past it and all that sort of thing. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. This is another really good pattern with the blue. This one sold for $20.89. So that was another auto posture sale, 5% off. Mixed date nights up. Have the wife, in a sexy black and red outfit, and the kids are at the babysitters. And then next time, casual, spice it up. Jeans are sexy too. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go out with whatever we want to wear. And then when we come home, I love birthday suits. Birthday suits are my favorite. I'm just kidding. You guys don't want to hear that. But that's me. That's what you're getting with me. You know, go watch another YouTuber. Be boring. But we're wearing birthday suits around here. That's what we do. All right, next item. I need to go upstairs and get it. It is a Polo Ralph Lauren vintage jacket. It's sold for $30-something, $33, $34. That's an auto posture sale, but it's upstairs, so I need to get that. Retail arbitrage, again, pick these out of the bin that I got last fall. Retail arbitrage, these are a 4XLT, all over print. Bought these at Ross, and they sold for $42.99. What a good one. You rock. Yes. What about Lulu golf shorts? Good or no? Good if you can get them at the right price. They used to, McClay, they used to sell for like high 30s, but now I'm getting around $30 for them. I just listed a pair yesterday. Lululemon casual golf shorts. They don't sell for as much as they used to for me, but they still sell. So if you get them for the right price, I recommend doing it. So I get them for $4, $3.99. I sell them for like in the high 20s, sometimes in the low 30s. Speaking of Lululemon shorts, this was one of the hardest Lululemons I ever listed. And you guys be like, it's not that big a deal. But, okay, I'm going to show you them. I know it's black and hard to see. They're Lululemon men's shorts with this zipper in the back. Never seen it. They're stretchy in the back, but not stretchy in the front. They have a Velcro, which you cannot put on. That's Veroed. Like a Velcro right there. I've never in my life seen Lululemon shorts like these. But I bought them and I sold them for $20.89 because I knew there was value there. I just listed them cheap. Notre Dame shirt, Under Armour is heat gear. Yes. Yeah, heat gear. That's a good one. If it's a heat gear, as long as it's Under Armour, Notre Dame, you're good. You're good. Those should be going to Kevin. Kevin, The dating TMI live. Love you say that straight face. Audrey, yeah, I mean, it's just me. It's me. Trust me, you don't want to be on live with us at night doing our gaming. You don't want that. Sunday Swagger. Have you guys found this brand yet? Sunday Swagger. It's a lot like Bad Birdie. Really similar. Again, it's just every day there's a new golf brand that comes out. New golf polo brand. Sunday Swagger, $22.99. So they always have really crazy print. So look out for those. $22.99 on that. Bought it for $5. Sir, will you be my personal style consultant? Yeah, pay me, and then I'll just send you a link to lululemon.com. Easy peasy. Good morning, Josh. For the record, my casual look is I wear a lot of like bonobos and a lot of J. Crew button-ups, stuff like that. My polos are all Lululemon, but most of my wardrobe is all thrifted because J. Crew and all those brands make really good clothing, and that's just like my casual style. What do you say in place of Velcro? What do you say in place of Velcro, guys? Hook and loop? People put hook and loop. Sure. Yeah. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. All right, next item. These were great retail arbitrage. This place had this sale for just a minute, and I bought every single one of them because IB Cool is a good women's golf brand to be on the lookout for, or tennis. But they usually always, the long sleeve, have this mesh underneath to keep them cool. But I bought this for $22, sold for $42.74, auto posture sale. I've been selling these at least a couple a week. Hook and lash. Generic term. Hook and latch. Yeah, they're hook and loop, all those things. I can tell you what I put on that one. I don't even think I have it right here. Why don't I look? I don't think I put anything like that. I just think I put Lululemon shorts in the size. I put on those Lululemon black active training shorts, men's 38. That's what I put on there. And they sold. Again, I priced them cheaper because I've never seen those before. And this is brand new to me. Are you guys ready? Did you say Ivy Cool? It's IB Cool. IBKUL. It looks a lot like Cool Pants, the way it's spelled. The way it's spelled, but it's IB Cool. This is a pair of Aloe men's pants. So Aloe men's pants. I've never found them. And of course, they're the stretchy, you'd expect that out of Aloe. Men's Aloe pants. Never found them before. Took a best offer of $50. So these sell better than Lululemon men's pants. Yeah, you're welcome. So I'll type it in the chat too. IB Cool. Looks something like that. Yeah, Aloe men's pants. Never found them before. First time finding them. Sold for $50. Bought them for $5. So obviously we all know Aloe's a good brand to be on the lookout for. So be on the lookout for it. All right. Next item. This sold this morning. This was a when I woke up sale. This Under Armour, you guys watched me the other day. I just pulled this out. I'm like, oh, these sell. This one sold cheap though because I priced all my Under Armour like 30% off. $15.19. Remember I said I started a sale. If you're just joining, I'm doing a Memorial Day weekend sale on a whole bunch of stuff, 30% off. Not my whole store, just a whole bunch of stuff. I don't do my whole store. Like I was telling Beer last night, I don't do my whole store because I hold on to all my winter stuff, right? So I don't want that stuff. I'm fine with that stuff just sitting for 30% off. And my margins on a lot of my Polo Ralph Lauren stuff, I have to keep it right out where it is, so I don't do that. I could do 30% off everything over like $20 if I wanted. Sold a Uniqlo Roger Federer polo shirt, 3XL Wimbledon 2021 shirt for $50. It sold as soon as I listed it, thinking I should have listed it more. Yes. So Roger Federer is now with Uniqlo, or was. I don't know if he retired or not, but yes, that's his sponsor. So you'll see big print or big logos all over it. It's usually Roger Federer. He was with Nike, and his Nike stuff sells for a ton of money. I rarely find it, and that's probably why it sells for a ton. I only had 2 pairs of these green FootJoy shorts. Sold these for $26.59. Another auto posture sale. I did not put these on clearance or on a what's up, Megan? Did not put these on my on my clearance sale, whatever sale I have going on this weekend. But yeah, that's my last eBay sale of the day. That's it. Sorry I'm not doing as many live. One of my favorite things to do, guys, is live thrifts. I love live thrifting. It's like my favorite thing. I love interacting. I love going through the things. I love finding it together. It just takes a lot of time, and I have to be listing right now. So I would be doing more live thrifts. Sorry, I don't. I'd love to get through a lot of my stuff to be able to do more live thrifts. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend. I might be live tomorrow at some point. So maybe I'll go live thrifting tomorrow, or maybe I'll go live tomorrow at some point. I know, live thrifting. I know. Maybe I'll go live thrifting tomorrow. Do you want me to post, Josh? Did you see my live thrift? I can post my live thrift from this week on YouTube if you want. It's okay. Wasn't great. Got a friend at the bins. He had no clue what it was. It cost me $1. Oh, got it from a friend, James. That Roger Federer. Yes. Hey, see, you just got to know. Now we all of us now know Roger Federer, and all the people watching this later, those Roger Federer Uniqlo polos do well. Just look them up on eBay, because that's what he wears on the tennis court, and everyone wants to look like him. Got a list, Heather. I got a list. Even I thought about what you don't want to do to everybody, but I thought about doing a challenge in June where I only do live packings maybe, and that's it. And I don't go thrifting. I just list everything and see how much money I can make in the month of June. I bet I could gross over $20,000. I thought about it. So post, please. All right, I'll post it, Megan. I'll post it on